What the fuck is up, guys? What is up? Good evening. Good Christmas Eve evening. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I think it should be good. I want to make sure I unmuted myself and all that snazzy jazzy stuff. But I think we should be good. But yeah, it is completely random, completely impromptu as usual. It is a holiday, obviously. Well, for I don't want to say the majority of people, right? Because that would be kind of, I don't know, weird to say because not everyone is the same, right? People celebrate certain shit, they don't celebrate shit. So happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone if you celebrate that. If you don't, hey, happy to have you here. Happy to be chatting with you on this random evening. I realized it's Wednesday and Dynamite will be going, I don't think live tonight, but they will be airing a show tonight. So I actually want to pull it up. Guys, we're just getting started here. So we're gonna let some people file in all that snazzy jazzy stuff. Thank you for watching on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. I actually have a question for you guys. So I'm gonna pull up the comments here, but good evening, everyone. Good evening. I saw, yeah, Lucifer, Grandmaster Solus. Good evening, good evening. Let me know if you can hear my dog chewing her bone right here, if it's too loud in the background, the mic is picking it up because, as I've said before, it is very loud for me and very distracting. So I don't want it to come through too bad for you guys. So let me know if it's distracting for you guys. Oh, you said it already started for you, Grandmaster? What up, Jesse? What up? What up? Jesse Price. What up, friend? Started at 6. Let me pull up Twitter here real quick and see. You said it started for you already. Where are you at? Or Eastern time, okay. So that answers that. Let's see. But yeah, guys, if you're new here, and I'm sure you're not, or if you are randomly popping in here on this fine Wednesday evening, I appreciate you. We are completely random here. We obviously talk about wrestling, but we normally just shoot the shit. If just depending on what day of the week it is, if there's a big show coming up, we'll dive into that. Or we'll just sit here and talk about anything and everything that comes up. So I did contemplate on diving into World's End, so we may do a little prediction in a little bit here, prediction stream ish for World's End, because I didn't even realize, like, I know my brain has just been all over the place this month. And full disclosure, again, for all you who are not on Twitter, sorry for not doing a stream this past Saturday. I sent out a tweet because I have been sick, like crazy sick, since Thursday evening. Literally today is the first day that I've been able to get up and function like a human being. So I am very thankful for that. It is another reminder just to appreciate being able to get up and go to work. As crazy as that sounds, just being able to get up, go to work, function like a normal human being, is a blessing, man. It's something that I myself take for granted on a day-to-day basis. So when I am smacked in the face by reality and uh immortality, right? Or mortality, depending on how you want to look at it, right? Depending on what you think happens after your body is no longer able to be active on this earth. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. So yeah, man, I'm super stoked. That's another reason why I wanted to just sit here and just talk some shit with you guys, because yeah, tomorrow's obviously Christmas and a big day for a lot of people. And I missed Saturday, so I wanted to sit here and catch up with you guys because I missed this. And side note, I am going to, well, I have created a um separate channel as well, completely non-wrestling related, although it does have wrestling in the title. To go and just talk about some stuff that's not wrestling related, obviously. It's gonna be like court cases, some like just stuff going on in like the real world. You know what I mean? So, but I've been debating on that because once you dive into certain topics, it opens up a whole another clusterfuck of people. And as you guys know, I don't have time for that shit. Not that I don't like varying opinions. Obviously, that's the whole point of sitting here chatting with you guys about something small as wrestling, right? But when you open up yourself, people just get nasty, dude. And just like, I don't know. And I really don't have time for that. I just what I like to sit here and do is just really learn from other people. And if it's not going to be like a really valid open discussion, then I'm like, there's literally no point for it. So that's why I've been kind of debating on really going forward with that. So TBD, but I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. And just let you guys know what I've been thinking about. But yeah, I am on Twitter and I do see that Dynamite has started. Was that Bandito about to do the Macarena? You know what? Maybe. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Maybe we can do a little watch along. Y'all want to do a little AEW watch along if we can? If I can log in? Hey, man. I'm glad you're here too, Grandmaster. I appreciate that. Trying to watch. You said you're trying to watch a show, but it's hard to watch. Why, man? What's like? Is it just like that bad of a show, or is it like streaming issues, or what have you? You said 4-way main event. Let's see. 4-way main event at World's End. Just saw their segment on Dynamite. Didn't know the show was on Saturday. Not sure. We'll watch it. Lost interest in AEW recently. Didn't know MJF came back. Okay, well, dude. Bravo to you. That is like such a great synopsis, really quick, of like so many different thoughts thrown into one like comment there. So props to you, man. Okay, so I'm logging into my HBO now. I'm gonna see if I can actually pull it up and fuck it. Well, I'll throw it on in the background here. And we can chat about that really quick. Or Orlando. Raw is in Orlando this Monday. So I am very tempted to go, to be honest with you guys. But like I said, I've been sick, so I've like really been hesitant on buying anything in the future. So I'm still debating on that, but I'm very tempted. So if everything goes well come Monday, I may buy some last minute tickets and go to Raw on Monday, especially if CM Punk is there, because obviously if he's there, I got to be there, right? So there's that. What up, Winfrey? It's funny you say Smashly. I have certain people in my life who call me Smash or Smashly, so it's funny you call me that. What's up? What's up? I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm not really that active on Twitter. I appreciate that, man. I just suck at all social media, y'all. As you know, I'm just so like weird about social media, man. Like I dig it obviously because I love having YouTube and this platform to be able to chat with you guys, and like just talk some shit. But at the same token, too, like kind of like what I was saying earlier, like some people are just so fucking grimy, and like social media just makes you second guess yourself. Hold on, let me turn this volume down before I get in trouble. It makes me think of that quote: "Comparison is the thief of all joy," right? All right. I didn't even realize Dynamite started. All right, so we got Darby. I'm gonna back it up a bit. Oh, they have Ricochet versus Bandito, right, for the finals for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. I went back a little bit. Where are they at? Are they at the Hammerstein Ballroom? I'm gonna share here real quick. And now, oh shit. Let me know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, it is for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, it looks like. And I went back. I'm gonna catch up live in a second here. I just wanted to follow up on that last portion of the match. So we got Brody King who just came out. Bandito. Can you guys hear the AEW stream in the background? Let me know if you guys can hear that.
January 14th, a return to Phoenix, Arizona. Dynamite Maximum Carnage. It will be Bandito challenging for the AEW World Championship either against Samoa Joe.
1 second, guys. Sorry if you can't hear that, and it's completely silent right now. Just updating some stuff real quick.
We'll have Bandito waiting in the wings as the first challenger. What a big victory for Bandito tonight. Still more to come on this Christmas Eve. Dynamite coming up this year. It's your one-on-one. All the guys in the Continental Platform, Jungle Jack Perry, the bastard pack. You heard from Dave Kidd earlier. Let's hear it now from Darby Allin.
Can you guys hear the AEW stream?
To compete. So with World's End on the horizon, what's next for you?
You know, my whole life I've been turning brick walls into doors. You set an obstacle and knock it down. These last few weeks since I've been out, I had a lot of time to think about where I'm going and how.
Speaking of time, earlier tonight, Gabe Kidd challenged you to a match at World's End. Have you made a decision?
Gabe
I
Kidd.
think everything
I
should
got
be
bigger
good.
things to worry about than
Yeah, Gabe in the background. That's a dope setting, though. Turn it down a little bit. That's a dope setting that they have for Darby and Gabe Kidd. The camera went out and it's all black screen now. You said they showed Darby being thrown down a flight of steps from that American guy that wrestled in Japan. Oh, yeah, Gabe Kidd. Grandmaster Gabe Kidd, yeah. Now they got the camera back there. I really dig the backstage vibe. The visual, because Hammerstein Ballroom is such an older venue and just has that grungy look. All right, so we got Gabe taking Darby. Again, I'm just catching up real quick. I'm just watching a little bit. I'm assuming Gabe's about to kick him down the stairs. God damn. Like, just fucking being kicked down the stairs, like, you could be like, oh, that doesn't look like it hurts that bad. You go fucking tumbling downstairs like that. How many fucking stairs? Two? Probably what? 15 stairs? 20 stairs?
Things to worry about. Then Gabe came in.
Well done. I really dig that segment. All right, so we got the ad. But yeah, Grandmaster is Gabe Kidd. But yeah, he that is one thing, because that was one thing that people were talking about, and myself included, about AEW, about like the lack of story or just the consistency week to week. And that's a nice callback. I forget exactly when that was. God, was that like a year ago now, maybe? I forget exactly when Gabe Kidd threw, or the whole incident happened with Gabe and Darby before, but it's a nice callback, at least. You know what I mean? And I dig the setting. As I was just saying, the Hammerstein Ballroom is a really dope layout because of the ruggedness and just that behind the scenes, like, grunge alley, like, don't give a fuck type of vibe. You know what I mean? So yeah, I dig that segment, and obviously Darby Allin's the perfect one for it. And I like that they're using Gabe Kidd. I don't know his contract status for New Japan, but as much as it would suck for New Japan, I could very easily see AEW snagging Gabe Kidd, or wanting to, very, very soon, if his contract isn't coming up. But I feel like just maybe within the past year, even, we heard that he did sign a renewal with them. I'm not certain, but ew, some of these ads, them Temptation cat puree treats look disgusting, bro. The fuck? But yeah. Let me. Oh, are they go? I don't. If this is the 3-hour stream, though, I'm not gonna do all 3 hours of the AEW Dynamite stream. It's on an ad right now, and then I'll go back live and be able to catch up. But I like that they're using the Hammerstein Ballroom location, though. Isn't this their second time using it, I think? If not second, maybe third, but I hear it's a pretty expensive venue to run, surprisingly. That that it's because of obviously like the history and that they really take advantage of it and charge a pretty hefty price. That's why WWE doesn't really toy around with it, and because it doesn't fit that many people visually for them, it's beneath them now, really, which is so sad. The last time I think they were there was whichever Raw anniversary show, but I feel like it was one of the last ones they had when they did almost like that simulcast from the Hammerstein Ballroom, obviously, and the Barclays Center, I believe it was. Because I think it was Miz who went back and forth between, like, from Barclays to Hammerstein, if I'm not mistaken. Within the show, because obviously it's like a 2 hour plus show. But still, shit, with traffic, dude, New York traffic, people talk about New York traffic, it being ridiculous. It is that times 10. All right, so show's back on. I'm going to turn the volume back up and go live. There we go. So we have Marina Shafir. Is that Shirakawa?
The leg's so important.
Yeah, and Mina. I dig Marina, though. I dig what they've been doing with Marina Shafir. I nice leg attack. I dig her presence. You know, at first I was kind of one of those like, was it like when the Death Riders very first started, like very beginning days. I was like, man, when they brought her in, I was like, man, I don't know. And they proved me wrong with her. Like, I guess she proved me wrong. They all proved me wrong. Like, I ate my words on that. She, I love that Mina matches the ring apron. But not that I ever, like, doubted Marina, like, in ring wise, obviously, because she's a beast. Like, just, you fucking look at her and tell, like, she's a beast, first of all. And the skill that she has, like, nice drop kick. Just two. The skill that she has, and I don't know if it's jujitsu, but and I'm sure Brian mentioned it before I caught up here, but she just brings that real factor, you know, like that does give a fuck factor in that vibe. It's amazing to think of the trajectory where she's at compared to Roddy, and then where Roddy was in NXT, and like where she wasn't being created, she was part of the Four Horsewomen, right? But even that didn't gain beautiful strength there. Hoisted Mina up with her one leg over the back of her neck and just slammed her down on her back. Just pure muscle, dude. Pure muscle. I think they could really, she calls herself the problem. You know, I really think that they could have a problem on their hands, and AEW could be like really could push that, like you know, like you not the Ronda Rousey vibe, but can really push that badass, like get in, get out type of fighter feel with her. Maybe it's a little too late now because she's gone too back and forth with a lot of the opponents and the competitors that they have now, especially going through the tournament. And granted, tag team wrestling obviously is very different than single wrestling and being able to hold your own in a singles match compared to tag team, right? You know, it's easier to control 1-on-1 than 2-on-2, right? But she can really go out there and kind of be like a Goldberg type, you know, like go out there, just pummel through some people. Now, granted, she doesn't have the size, but she can be that type to go in there and just be like almost like a quick assassin type. Like go in there, hit a couple quick moves, like just a couple like quick, like I can just see her like hitting some like spin kicks, like I don't know, man, just like some fucking like ninja type shit, and just being in and out. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and maybe I give it too much credit, but I just think that they can have really something fun there and exploit it. Not saying that you want to end up like forcing anything, but just see where it goes. And if there's a natural build and swell behind her, then go for it. And if not, then all right, cool. You know, then it is what it is. But I think you should at least see what you have and try. And like I said, like I'd be remiss if I didn't admit to being wrong, you know what I mean? And being, and again, it's not like she's out there being the next Tony Storm, but I think she's been probably one of the best factors of the Death Riders, in my opinion, in the past few months, especially. Like, she's been one of the more, I don't know if entertaining is the right word, but like just the more, just one of the factors that I look forward to the most, I guess I'll say, because I don't know, man, just something about her is just like kind of like China-esque too. You know what I mean? Like the enforcer type shit. She's not about she doesn't get paid by the hour, right? She's like she get in, get on, get off. What up, Muhammad? What up, man? Yes, sir. Happy hump day. Just a 2-hour show, okay. Dang, I didn't even realize it started so early. I'm glad you said that, Grandmaster. I appreciate that, man. Muhammad, you said didn't Jericho and Cardona main event? Main event what? And Grandmaster, you said, what is your opinion of Cena's tap out? Agree, disagree? My thoughts are okay with Cena losing, but not by tap out. You missed, yeah. Oh, yeah, no worries, man. So I was in the camp, kind of long story short, of I expected Cena to lose. I expected, let me turn the volume back up here. I expected Cena to lose. I expected Gunther to have Cena in the sleeper hold, but I expected Cena to pass out. I didn't expect him to tap out. But man, like, because I did a watch along on it as well. In the moment, I was kind of just more shocked that it happened than leaning any way more so of an anger, like sadness. It was just like, wow, like he tapped out. Like the dude who went 20 whatever years, all right, almost 20 years, you know, never give up, all this shit, and he taps out. But when you see how it's done and how he's gone and done an interview with Cody, which I haven't seen, but I obviously saw a couple of the excerpts from it. I hate when they do that joint shit because they never end up breaking, like, I mean, not that I expect them to, but they never end up breaking the fingers. It's like, and look, she goes right back to using her hand. It's like, dude, she supposedly just like broke your fingers and you're just sitting there clenching your fists and you just did a backhand with it. Come on, girl. That's why I hate that. But hold on, let's see if Mina's about to pass out here. Speaking of the sleeper. See, let me find out Mina goes out better than Cena. But yeah, so I can understand where Cena's coming from, that, you know, and I even said before he did an interview with Cody that came out, that with Sean, that it was probably, you know, it was one of those things where the character is a coming to Jesus moment. You know, he's at peace with the end of the road. He's given all he can give, and he knows this is it, and he's kind of accepting his reality type shit. But, and that would be good with pretty much almost anyone other than John Cena. You know what I mean? John Cena is the guy who never gives up. That's literally been what keeps him going, keeps little kids going, all that shit, right? Like, that is Cena to his core. Hustle, loyalty, respect, never give up. That's the whole thing. So the fact that literally on his last night, he just gracefully bows out is still very odd. It's a very odd feeling. Time is Tony Storm coming out here now. Oh, such a sight. I'll get back to Cena in 1 second, Grandmaster. Oh, just got knocked the fuck out by that foot. And just fell right on Mina. Well, Mina's night turned around. But yeah, so I just feel like if it would almost be like a beautiful ending for anyone other than Cena's character, right? I was in the camp that, okay, like if he's gonna tap out, like make it be like he's, like he can't, he just physically can't keep going anymore, and he went through a battle and all this shit. Like, I understand the side of him that wanted to do like the poetry and all that, but for me, it was just like, man, like, oh, I don't know. Like, did it like anger me? Like it did a lot of people? No. If I was there in person, would it have angered me? Maybe I would have felt differently having spent hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, probably thousands at that point, or a couple thousand at that point. And getting that outcome. And to me, it's not even a matter of not getting the outcome that I wanted. It's just getting an outcome like really like seen as like just like smiling and like just like I don't know. So even being over a week removed from it now, it's still kind of a weird feeling. I guess it accomplished one thing. It got everyone talking, right? Which is what they always want. But I don't know, man. To me, like I said, I probably would have just had him maybe passing out as anticlimactic. But I would have had him, have his hand held by the ref, for the droppage of the hand 1, 2, and then he goes to hold it up. He holds it up. He holds and hits his circle for the 3, that the okay shit, whatever. And then he goes halfway down, and then Gunther like hammers down on him with some more elbows, and then the referee does like holds his hand back up again. He can't even like hold it up. Like the first time, it just doesn't need. There's no give at all. And then the referee calls for the bell. Maybe something like that. The Bucks are talking here. Let me go back. And Omega. And then we can go further.
There's a rumor going around that you might not be cleared for action for quite some time.
Tonight was a little bittersweet. The big elite reunion. We finally got the money. But unfortunately, it looks like me and my brother aren't going to be cleared for at least the remainder of the year. So there's that.
Okay, so a week.
The elite won't be tagging together for quite some time.
Whether we tag or not, the elite are the elite. I'm always going to be with these guys. They're always going to have my back, and I'm always going to have theirs. But maybe this gives me a chance to take care of something that I need to take care of myself.
Today's the 24th, right? December 24th? 2025?
Do something that I think I should have done a little while ago. So let me talk about it back there. Thanks, Lexi. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Why are they acting like they're going to be out for like a year? It's a week. Wait, what? I'm gonna go back here.
Bucks, congratulations.
Let me make sure I heard it right.
But Bucks, there's a rumor going around that you might not be cleared for action for quite some time.
Quite some time.
Tonight was a little bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
The big elite reunion. We finally got the money.
Got the moolah.
But unfortunately, it looks like me and my brother aren't going to be cleared for at least the remainder of the year. So there's that.
So it's sounding like the elite won't be tagging together for quite some time.
Quite some time.
Whether we tag or not, the elite are
it's a week, bro. Right? Right? Today's the 24th, right? December 24th?
Maybe this gives me a chance.
Yeah, Fernando, what up, my guy? Dude, what the fuck? Why are they acting like it's like, why are they acting like they're not going to tag for like a whole other year or some shit? They're going to be out for 6+ months or some shit. Like, it's a week, bro. What the fuck?
I think I should have done a little while ago. So let me talk about
And maybe this was filmed.
Thank you, guys.
And again, I missed the first hour, I guess, of the show. But see, dude, this is where sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why do I feel like I missed like a chapter? Like, you're gonna be out for quite some time. Like, okay, so you're gonna be out like for at least the rest of the year. Okay, so you're gonna be out a week, my guy. My boss is on a longer PTO than that. Like, what are we talking about?
How many subscriptions are you paying?
Oh god. They're trying to be funny. I mean, but they were selling it like they were serious, dude. Like, like they were selling like they were dead serious. Like, maybe, shit. Maybe it went completely over my head. I will be beneath that one, but they sold it like they were dead ass. Fernando, you said it's Wrestling Action Week is a month in AEW. Fucking facts, dude. Yeah, fucking facts. Yeah, maybe it's like that thing when people are like, okay, I'll see you next year. And it's like, you know, I'll see you tomorrow type shit. But to me, like, I take shit like that with the Bucks and Omega seriously now because of everything that they've been through. And I still think it's just fucking absurd how quickly and easily they came back together. If I'm Omega, I would still be a salty bitch and not be at the very least tagging with them. Maybe I would be speaking to them again. What up, MT Tom? What up, dude? See you in there. Appreciate you popping in. Thank you everyone for popping in on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all that good stuff. If you're new here, feel free to like, subscribe, follow, all that good shit, whatever you feel like doing, wherever.
Everybody can make whatever they want, and there's plenty to go around.
But I'm going back here to see what you guys were saying. Muhammad, AEW Dynamite started early. I'm just going back through your comments here.
Stepbound may help in your weight loss journey.
Okay, Grandmaster, you said, I can mute these ads. Okay, Grandmaster, so you had said, that's what you wanted to, having him pass out. I'll throw it up here. You said, Ash, that's what I wanted to, haven't seen him pass out, made 100% sense. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, I knew I liked you, my friend. Hey, stop. What up, E? What up, man? Yo, I know, bro. I've been sick as a dog, my friend. I have been sick as a fucking dog. But speaking of dogs, I think someone had mentioned, yeah, you asked, would you get your dog's gift? Yeah, dude, they have stockings out there. They each have some stockings out there. All the shit that stop it, dude. That's my one dog, Frida. Maybe you guys have seen her, the little bulldog. She will tear up in less than 5 minutes. Hold on, let me stop this. Yeah. So my dog will definitely tear that shit up in like less than 5 minutes.
Bring whatever you have. Everything gets laid
Oh
back.
shit, I gotta put my phone in.
Nowhere to
How are y'all feeling on the Death Riders still being a thing though? I'm so fucking over it, dude. I'm just so apoplectic to anything John Moxley, and I hate to say it because I dig it. Like I dig Moxley, but I'm just like I want to miss him again. I want to be excited to see him again. I want to see him being on his own again. Like I like Moxley when he's by himself, being that rugged badass, like a Stone Cold type shit. Like don't trust anyone, out there for himself type motherfucker. Like cool. Like I may have respect for some people, mutual respect, but I'm out for myself type shit. All right, so programming, no special night and time tomorrow. On Christmas Day, I guess. They are doing, Christmas Collision at 9 p.m. Eastern. They're going through the World's End preview now. It is stupid that MJF cashed in his contract, not Money in the Bank, for a 4-way match, but damn, if anyone was going to do a good job explaining that shit, it was him. So he finagled his way out of that quite nicely. So props to him for the sell job that he did last week on that.
That could give him the highest point total of any globally competitor. And his opponent,
I'm gonna mute that though because could have some copyright shit with that song. And God, it's still so crazy to me right now to see Jungle Boy, Jack Perry coming out here. And I guess he's just Jungle now. But it's like, it's just weird, man. Like, this dude literally, like, a year ago? What does it say? Tumblr girlies are for Jack Perry? Is Tumblr still a thing? Holy shit. It's just wild to me, man. Like, just the dramatic change that some of these characters have gone through. Like Jack Perry going from scapegoat, being involved with the elite, taking down Tony Khan, wishing death upon Kenny Omega, dumping guts over his birthday cake, wishing, like I said, death. And a segment, everything's good. It's just like, what? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here, man? But I mean, this match is gonna be fantastic.
Classic group stage, 20-minute time limit, 3 points for the winner. 1 point in the event of a draw, 0 points for the loser.
But hold on.
Is banned from ringside as Pac,
it's so crazy, the no interference rules, like everyone's banned from ringside, tournament you have to go through just to get the championship, all this shit they have to do just to be the Continental Champion, when it's like there's no strict rules like that for the Heavyweight Championship, which I get it, like it's wrestling, but it's just like, why would you do it for the Continental title? I don't know. I guess like, you can make a case for it being like the pure title or whatever. But I don't know, man. It's just kind of odd to me. And then they go through a grueling tournament, which is always a good tournament. Don't get me wrong. Like, the tournament is always very well done. So one thing you can't not give AEW credit for is their tournaments, right? They normally turn out very well. I still think Kyle Fletcher should have won the championship last year, but it is what it is. But I don't know why for a second I thought I heard JR. But you do all that just to either win or retain the Continental Championship? Like, for me, like, especially if you're Okada and you end up being the one who wins the entire thing, like, okay, you retained your championship. You went through a grueling tournament to retain your championship, which you could have done in one match that you're going to have to do anyway because you're going to have to defend your title. So it's like, what are you doing? And then, like, I don't know. Like, and he's not even going to gain anything unless there's going to be something where, like, that's thrown on there where, like, if Okada wins, obviously he retains, but if Okada wins, he gets a guaranteed title shot, for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at a future date. You know what I mean? Something like that. But it just kind of baffles me, like, why all these men go through all this shit just to become the Continental Champion. And then I still have questions because let's just say Jack Perry wins the whole thing, right? We're just using him as an example because he's in the ring right now. If he wins the entire tournament, he obviously is the Continental Champion. Is he now the International Champion as well and the Unified Champion? Or is he just the Continental Champion and Okada is still the Unified and International Champion? But then he wouldn't be the Unified Champion anymore because he would no longer have the Unified titles because one of the titles that were unified is no longer there. You see how, like, fucking crazy you start to sound when you sit here and go down the rabbit hole? Ugh. It really makes me feel like I'm batshit crazy sometimes. But and that's what just fucking frustrates me because it doesn't need to be this complicated. And I don't even think, call me out and I'll catch up to your commentary in a second. I don't even think that I was spewing off that big of a hypothetical because you would expect a new winner to be crowned at the end of a tournament, right? Like, the odds are not in your favor if you're Okada, to say the least, right? So for him to win would be a high unlikelihood, right? So people should be thinking, what happens if Jack Perry wins the tournament? Is he like, what titles does he take from Okada? And maybe they've addressed that and I've missed it. So I'm going to go through your comments and let me know if I missed something, because it is possible, because it just hasn't, it's just, it hasn't been hitting like it used to, man.
This Sunday. When you really need to sleep, ZQL has no equal. Get the deeply restorative sleep.
All right, muting those ads. I'm going to take a sip of my drink real quick. Yeah, isn't Lexi Nair with Big Bill? Oh yeah, Fernando, you are 100% right though, dude. In WWE we have, you said in WWE we have a different era every other month. You're 100% right on that, man. What up, Lord of Dogtown? What up, man? Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Just kidding. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff to you, all you guys out there. But I appreciate you popping in, Lord of Dogtown. I like Judgment Day. I can understand why some people are tired of Judgment Day, but it's just fucking hilarious to me that Judgment Day is something that fucking Edge created and started, right? And now Edge has been there, done that with WWE. I almost been there, done that with AEW, right? I mean, he's gonna be coming back, obviously. Is it him that's injured, or is it Christian? Was he just filming something, or was one of them injured? I can't remember right now, right off the top of my head right now. But yeah, they'll be coming back to face off against FTR for the championships probably soon. I would expect within the next couple of months. But it's just crazy to think that Judgment Day is like outlasted so much. Carlito. Grandmaster, you said, Ash, does MJF win on Saturday? If MJF is supposed to win, I'll watch it. Man, I don't want to give you my prediction, because if I'm wrong, I don't want you to be out of like 50, $60 because of me, man. But I think MJF does win. I think MJF does win, to kind of dive into some predictions here. I think MJF does win. I think he goes on to, I'm going to save it in case we dive into it on Saturday, but I think he does win, and he goes on to regain his championship, and I'll kind of hold off from there what I think is going to happen after that. Oh, Grandmaster said, saw a report that Will may not be back for Wembley. Honestly, dude, that doesn't surprise me. I thought them stating that he'd be back like the new year was ridiculous. Fernando, I can't help but think about it, man. Like I don't even feel like I'm thinking about it that hard. I'm just like just thinking of, okay, so if this, then this, then this, and like, do they not think of if this, then this, then this? Like, does no one there think of that? Like, what? They got to, man. They got to. At least one person has to have a brain similar to mine. I'm sorry to say that. But yeah. Yeah, exactly, Grandmaster. You said, yes, it is wrestling, but it should make sense for the viewer watching. If the viewer can't follow along, then what's the point? Exactly, my friend. Yeah, Fernando. If Jack Perry wins, he should dedicate the classic win to Punk. Fuck yeah, he should. I did this for that punk, for those punks out there. For that punk out there. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Adam is filming and Christian is hurt. Okay. That's a very broad statement, dude. What are your predictions for Royal Rumble and Mania? Mania is like all over the place. Rumble? I still feel like it's kind of early for Rumble predictions, even though we're like a month. Oh, Jack, that was close. And I don't know, for Rumble,
You're right, Brian. Absolutely on that landing.
I'm gonna go Liv Morgan for the women's side of things. And for the men, nice DDT. In the men, I don't know, man. It depends, honestly, too. It depends on for the Rumble, I think, and that's why I think it's a little early until even like a couple weeks before the Rumble. Once we get into January, like over this next week or two, I feel obviously a little bit more comfortable. But Liv is my early pick, either Liv or Rhea for the women's side of things. Unless Bianca is ready to come back, then I could see Bianca coming back and making just a badass like comeback victory, like John Cena type shit. Although people weren't expecting John Cena to come back as quick as he did, and she's been out longer than people have expected her to, which is no fault of her own. And good for you, girl. Like, take all the time you need. If you need another year, take that shit. Like, I am never one to rush anyone back. Just stating, just stating facts. But and my point with that is actually it's hold on, let me see this move. Belly to belly from the top rope. Beautiful. That shit, they made that shit look so easy. But that could be the blessing on the opposite side, whereas everyone was expecting Cena to be out much longer. People are kind of like, man, Bianca's going to be out for so much longer, and then she just shows up out of nowhere. So she could be a kind of like a sleeper pick for the Rumble, depending on, like I said, her status. My early pick from months ago for the men's side of the Rumble was Sami Zayn. That has kind of died since then. And when I made those thoughts, I were months and months ago. But now, an early pick, it would, God, it's hard. I'll turn this down real quick. That's what I was saying. With the Rumble, for the men's side, it really depends on a couple things. When Seth is going to be able to come back, if he's going to be a factor into the Mania plans at all, if they want Braun to go over Punk on the anniversary for Raw on Netflix, which is crazy that we're at the 1-year anniversary already. So it depends on that, because I think if Braun Breaker does not end up winning the championship against Punk, then he could maybe make a case for a Rumble victory. But again, I still think that would be too soon for him. But seeing what they did with Stephanie, I don't know, man. They're not afraid to accelerate shit. Is kind of where I'm at. So it depends, like I said, what they do with Braun Breaker, but I could see them wanting to do something maybe shocking. Something that people aren't thinking of, like they did with Jey Uso last year. But we'll see, man. We'll see. What up, Sai? What up? What up? Happy holidays to you, my friend. I appreciate you popping in. Yes, Grandmaster. I appreciate you, my friend. Fernando, you said Bianca is winning. Okay. Oh, Grandmaster. Okay. So we're pretty close. You said Braun is winning the men's Rumble and Rhea winning women's Rumble. Okay, so then obviously you would have CM Punk winning over Braun Breaker then. Okay. Oh, yes, Lash Legend as an outsider for the women's Rumble. That's a very good pick there, man. Was Jack gonna tap? I could see Lash Legend winning on the SmackDown side of things and being an opponent for Jade. For sure. And then they could play in with the history between Jade and Nia knowing Jade, her moveset and shit like that, knowing her history, like knowing her, you know, being in the ring with her and shit, and being able to give Lash Legend pointers and shit. So, yeah. Dude, Pat is jacked. I feel like he's like even like bigger than before. He almost reminds me of Benoit, where he's just so thick in the chest and the shoulders and the arms, where it's like he can't move. Not that he can't move because he's so fucking agile, but I don't know, man. That he can never just like decompress. Come back to Team Sammy. Fernando, okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. I did take my dog to get pics with Santas. I had pics with Santa. One Santa. I might post that. I might post that on Twitter. Yes, Jack Perry is the winner. He got the roll up on pack. So that is the Dynamite show. He's doing like the Snow Angels. In the Gold League, we are still all tied up. Oh, it's Luchasaurus. I was about to say, who's creeping out the corner back there? Luchasaurus is dressed up. It looks like he's got some cookies, some milk. Put some antlers on Jack. Jack is literally eating some cookies. Just opened up some milk. Chugging some milk. His antlers fell off. I would request some coconut milk. Not coconut milk, almond milk. Oh, he's giving out the cookies. That's nice. Very nice. Aw, I think he's giving a cookie to a kid. What a year we live in. Cheering some milk and cookies. You love to see it. You love to see it on your wrestling, right? Man, I almost bought some Borderlands 4 when I was at the store earlier today, y'all. Not gonna lie. Did y'all ever play Borderlands? I used to fucking love Borderlands. I played so many hours on that first shit. I might dig that out. I'm just so excited that like I'm finally feeling better and like able to like function again. Like I just have like 80 different things I want to do. Collision main event Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. Yeah, dude. Yeah. But yes, everyone. That was just like a quick little impromptu live that I wanted to do. It ended up being a little watch along. I did want to see. Yeah, so Saturday, as long as I'm not sick, we should be good with the morning stream. Hopefully between 10 and 11, 10:30 and 11 in the morning time Eastern. I don't think, let me check my schedule. I don't think I have anything to do earlier in the day that day, so we should be good. Like I said, but like literally y'all with like this like weird sickness thing, it's like literally day by day. So I apologize for bailing on you guys. It's nothing personal. I miss you guys. That's why I hopped on here tonight. But when it hits me, man, like I literally just like can't get out of bed. It's like kind of weird. But you just downloaded is it oh shit, dude. Is it Borderlands 4 or which one did you download? What up, Maria? What up, what up? But yeah, guys, so we should be good for Saturday morning. Like I said, around 10:30 or 11. Maria, you said doing anything special tomorrow, Ash? I think I'm going, yeah, we're going to a friend's house to exchange gifts, eat, all that good stuff. Then just coming back home with the doggies and then hopefully work on Friday and back to the grind for one more day this week. And then hopefully be back here with you guys Saturday morning. It's such a weird day because it feels like a Friday, but it's just a Wednesday. Just a weird week. Oh, Fallout, nice, dude, nice. Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna be gaming. I really want to stream like video games. Like I'd love to like stream some gaming with you guys, but I have no idea how to do that shit at all. At all. Oh, and that was this other thing. So when I was popping on Twitter before I got on live with you guys, this chick apparently has been like streaming consecutively for like how many years now on Twitch? And they like, I don't know, didn't shout her out or some shit. I don't know. But I wanted to see. It's like some CC. Yeah, so apparently streamer Emily CC breaks down in tears after streaming 24/7 for 4 years straight. 4 years straight. Saying Twitch failed to put her on the front page for her birthday, leaving her completely exhausted and mentally drained. I get scammed by Twitch. I'm so tired of this shit, as you can tell. And there's like a 10-second clip or whatever on Twitter of like her, I don't know, I haven't listened to it, but being upset. So I'm not going to re-stream her crying. That's kind of weird. But it caught my attention because what the fuck? She's been streaming live 24/7 for 4 years? How do you do that? How? 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 Like, does she not have a job? And I'm not judging. I'm seriously asking, like, how do you do this? Like, do you not have a job? So is it like, and obviously I know like content creators and streamers, like this is their job. Is that where she's at? Like, clearly I need to do research into Emily CC. But and I know nothing about Twitch. But so maybe I'm assuming at this point, right? It's got to be her job. So maybe that's how. But like she just sleeps on, like she goes to sleep on the stream as well. Like I never like who's that guy? Kai Sinat? It's like Cena with a T. Kai Kai, and then his last name is I'm sorry, CENAT. I think. I don't know how to. No disrespect. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think his first name is Kai. I hear he's a really nice guy. I've seen a couple of posts about him. About like just like being really like a really strong advocate for like mental health and like serious stuff like that. So props to him because first of all, being a dude and being a voice for that is very rare these days. So props to him for that and using his platform for good. But apparently like he's like a big time streamer, like he does like live 24/7 streams, I guess. Like I don't know, like you guys probably think I'm dumb as shit because like I'm just so out of the loop with a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, girl, she's been streaming for 4 years straight. Like, so what does she do like when she has to go to the store? Like she just leaves her camera on or does she take her phone with her to like the store and stuff too? Like I have so many questions. Oh. But yeah. Fernando, you said, do you ever wish it snowed out here, Ash? Yeah, dude, I was actually thinking about that earlier today. Like when I was walking my dog, how nice it is that I was able to walk out in just like shorts and a t-shirt. I threw a hoodie on later just when I was going to a couple stores because it's cold in the stores. But how nice it is to, not have to bundle up. But I do miss like I was watching this streamer who lives in Massachusetts and they have snow. Well, they had snow recently and shit. And people in Virginia have snow. Well, not currently, but they had snow recently as well. It's just like, man, like I do miss it. I miss having seasons, just period. I miss having a fall and a winter, but Yeah, it is what it is. You can't sit here and bitch about it when you choose to move to Florida, right? So here I am. Yes, exactly. You said never mind her job. Does she not go to the bathroom? Exactly, dude. Exactly. Like, and that's why, like, I don't know. Maybe I should pop on Emily CC. Emily, as you would expect, EMILY, and then the letters CC is her, I guess, handle. If that's the proper word for it. But wild shit. Twitch is like its own world, I'm realizing. Okay, maybe I don't, because then there's this other post. Twitch streamer Valkyrie plans on never starting a family. In case you guys are wondering, quote, probably never having kids. I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life. Be as hot for as long as I can and keep making money. That's it. That's the quote. Just in case y'all were wondering, from Valkyrie. So yeah, maybe I should just not see what Twitch is about. Okay. Yeah, this is why I don't fuck with social media, because you just dive into weird ass rabbit holes. Maria, no, I was born in Virginia. Good old RVA, the DMV. I have been in Florida for 4 years now, which is crazy to say. It's crazy to think. Yeah. Oh, okay. It says my account will be reviewed for a blue check mark soon. Okay, well, stay tuned for that. Holding my breath. May or may not be official, guys. I've just found out. Your account will be reviewed for. Okay. So I'm going to be holding my breath on that one. But yeah, guys. So Saturday morning, we'll be doing a stream. We'll be doing a proper prediction stream for World's End and chatting about whatever else happens this week. I don't really expect much. I know they've already recorded it for SmackDown, but you guys know me, I don't like spoilers or anything like that, so I haven't looked into that. So we'll dive over any of the info that comes over or comes out from SmackDown over on Saturday morning stream. Yeah, I don't think anything else crazy has happened. I did see Rob, if you guys are followers from Brass Ring Media, from those good old days, Rob has his own YouTube channel now. I thought I know I reposted it. Yeah, Robert has his own. I think it's called Rob's.
What are you guys doing on Christmas?
I'm gonna give Robbed by Wrestling, because I was like, it was a pretty cool play on words. So Robert Vios, I can't pronounce his last name correctly. I'm sorry, Robert Vios, because I always want Viejos that's how my brain wants to say it, but I know it's not right. But yeah, Rob from Brass Ring Media, you guys know him, remember him? He has his own wrestling YouTube channel now. It's called Robbed by Wrestling. So if you guys dug him, definitely give his channel a follow out over there. Yeah, I think he just did a stream, because I literally just found it right before I was right when I was setting up this stream. I literally found his. So I retweeted it over on my channel or on my Twitter page on Kick Ash Podcast. So definitely give it his YouTube channel a follow. If you don't follow him on Twitter, do so. He's a cool dude, good people. But yeah, so it looks like he's starting his own thing out there in the world. So good people, good stuff. So check him out. And yeah, give him some love. He's a good dude. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I stumbled across that. I think E had reposted him as well. So shout out to E for always being one of the loyal followers out there and loyal supporters. But yeah. Oh yeah, dude, you got it. Rod by Wrestling. He's right there on point. Yep. Oh, wrong one. Robert from Nocturnal Knockout. Exactly, yeah. He said he's done a couple episodes so far. It's new, but Nocturnal Knockout will eventually return. Yeah, and I will do my best not to infringe upon his time slot again. But yeah, he's good people. Oh, is that what the name is now? On Studio One Sports. Okay. I didn't know the new name. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on. I just saw that he had his own channel, so I just wanted to promote him. But yeah, if he's doing stuff elsewhere too, give him love wherever he's doing it. Yeah, and then I saw Grandmaster. He said Twitch pays her money for her streams. She must be getting paid a lot to not stop doing the lives. Yeah, dude. But yeah, like. But I wonder, it's because then she, I guess, never posts any other videos or anything, right? So it's just like one long continuous stream. Like, can you imagine if she like, yo, can you imagine if she was doing that shit on YouTube and like she streamed for all that time and then she finally ended the live and then like they had to go back and like obviously like, audit it for whatever and they like demonetized it for whatever bullshit reason. Can you fucking imagine? Like, what? What? I would be devastated if I was her. I don't know how any of that shit works, but I know like once you obviously post shit on YouTube, if they do their little filter and it's something that they don't agree with, they tell you to like fix some shit or it's done, and then like, obviously you get strikes, blah blah blah. But it's very easy for them to demonetize you for anything. I'd be devastated, dude. Nah, dude, I've never seen the Percy Jackson show. Never seen that. But all right, my friends, we will end it there. Like I said, I will do my best to be back Saturday morning, between 10:30 and 11, as long as everything's flowing right. Everyone have a fantastic holiday tomorrow, whether you celebrate, whether you're just enjoying the day off, whatever it is, enjoy it. Appreciate the time with your family every day. Every day that we're here, man, is a blessing. As cliche and as corny as it sounds, every day that we're able just to get up and just be a functioning human for ourselves is a blessing. So shout out to everyone out there, man. I'm very thankful for you guys. I'm very thankful that whenever I decide to sit down here and just talk about random shit, that you guys decide to either follow along live with me or watch on replay. Yeah, I don't know where the stream would be without you guys. So I'm very thankful for you all, and it's going to be very fun to see where we go next year. But obviously, we still have another week, just a week, in case the Young Bucks are not aware, that we have left in 2025. So this is not goodbye for the end of this year, but just goodbye for tonight until maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But if not tomorrow, then hopefully on Saturday morning. But until then, guys, have a great night. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, all that good stuff. And until next time, stay safe and enjoy some wrestling, guys. Take care.